What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm having another little rant session. However, I prefer to call it just a little bit of a discussion. Now, this video, the idea for it was inspired by one of my favorite movie reviewers here on YouTube, Cody Leach. I absolutely love him. I think he's one of the best movie reviewers we have right now, and I agree with a lot of his opinions. And the other day, he put out a brand new video talking about how movie spoilers have gotten completely out of control. And while I was waiting for orders to come in today for my job, I was watching this video and I was agreeing with him 100%. Movie spoilers nowadays have gotten completely out of hand, out of control, especially because of social media. Right after you watch a movie, it's so easy to go onto your phone, onto social media, on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, and post something about the movie, not even thinking about other people. Just because you want to express your thoughts and opinions about the film, you let something slip, and then someone else sees it, and it is spoiled. So social media has definitely enhanced movie spoilers over the past couple of years. But there are two sides to movie spoiling. There is the business side, and there is also the trolls that kind of just want to ruin it for everyone else. So I will be discussing both sides of movie spoiling. So I am going to start off with the business side. Now, the business side, for example, I'm going to use Deadpool and Wolverine because this is the absolute perfect example of business movie spoiling. So Deadpool and Wolverine officially came out in movie theaters last Friday, technically on Thursday night. Nowadays, when the big movie comes out, it usually does come out on Thursday night, but technically we always say it opens on a Friday. So Deadpool and Wolverine opened last Friday. However, last Thursday, it was Comic-Con, and Deadpool and Wolverine were having their panel in Hall H. Every single news, media, anyone that covers movie news, every movie news outlet, there we go, was in that room, very excited. Everyone wanted to be in that room during that time because it was all about Deadpool and Wolverine. Everyone was so excited. I think they had just screened the movie, actually. So everyone was on a high from just watching that film, which is extremely understandable. But then what happened next, I do not know. I do not know why this occurred at all whatsoever. The Deadpool and Wolverine panel actually brought out many of the significant actors that portray the cameos in the movie. Now, I'm not going to say who they are because I'm not going to be a hypocrite in my own video talking about spoilers, but you can imagine when those actors walked out on stage, everyone in the audience was taking pictures, they were filming, and automatically they were posting on social media, through the business posts, through their business accounts, whatever it is, on X, on Instagram, and Twitter, letting everyone know who was significant as a cameo before the movie even opened. Why? Why would they do that? And I'm not even talking about the media news people because they're just there doing their job. That's what they are meant to do, is to post things like that. Now, is it a dick move? Absolutely. But that's their job, and that is what they are doing. So as far as the business side of spoilers, that I can understand to a point. It's just part of our culture nowadays. I don't think it's ever going to get back to the way that it was because we're just advancing every single day. So you can't really reel something back in once it's let out of the box, so to speak. So I don't think we're ever going to go back to a time where no spoilers are revealed at all whatsoever. So the business side of things, I kind of give leeway just a little bit. I'm questioning why on earth did Marvel choose to do this? Did, Ryan Reynolds choose to do this? Because Ryan Reynolds obviously has a lot of control and say over Deadpool and this movie. So was it his choice to bring out these actors? Was it Kevin Feige's choice? Was it Marvel? I don't know. But I think that was a really, really stupid idea. So everyone was just so excited seeing all these actors on stage, like I said, taking their picture and their video and just posting it everywhere and completely spoiling everything before the movie even comes out. So now, what do we do about this going forward in the future? Well, I'm taking this from Cody Leach's video because I do agree with him, because in situations like this, we as our own personal selves have to take control and kind of limit our social media. Whenever there is a huge, large movie on the horizon where we even think there's going to be a spoiler, we have to silence that topic. I believe that's possible on X to do. I still like to call it Twitter, by the way. I'm going to call it Twitter. I believe on Twitter you're able to do that. You can silence certain topics or hashtags or words or something like that. So that way, for example, Deadpool and Wolverine, you can silence that, so that way anything to do with Deadpool and Wolverine, anything that comes up, you would not see. So that's the smart thing to do. But it's really sad nowadays that we have to do something like that, because if we don't, we are going to be spoiled. So the business end of it, does it suck? Absolutely. And by the way, here's another side note that I did not even realize until Cody mentioned this in his video, is that the actual stars of the film from Deadpool and Wolverine were actually making their own posts about the spoilers themselves. Why? Why? It's not like the movie is not going to make any money if you do not repost something. That is what completely boggled my mind. I mean, this movie, without any spoilers, without any clue at all of what was going to happen, this movie, regardless, is going to make a buttload of money. So why would you do that to your own movie? That's really kind of messed up. I mean, if I worked really hard on a film as an actor, and for someone to just come in and ruin that moment, that big surprise that I would want everyone to experience in the theater for the first time, and have it ruined, I'd be upset. I would be really upset. But I feel like nowadays, the actors don't care. The actors just do not care. So to me, that's a big problem as well, because the actors are now getting involved, the directors, like, Kevin Feige maybe as producer of the project. I have no idea. I'm not sure exactly who was doing it, but Cody said people that were involved with the movie were also retweeting things. I could possibly see Ryan Reynolds doing it. He's active on Twitter all the time from what I've been seeing lately. So you never know. So to me, that's kind of mind-boggling. But the business side is to be expected. And going forward with movie spoilers, because like I said, they're not going to go away. They're always going to exist. They're always going to be there. So we as consumers of the movies that we watch, we have to now take the reins and be in control and just avoid everything as much as possible when there is a huge event movie on the horizon, to avoid any spoilers or twists or anything like that. But now let's get to the other side. And this is where I'm going to get feisty. This is the side where the feistiness comes in, because the other side of spoilers are trolls. Trolls on the internet, trolls on social media. Why we even have people like this that exist, I have no idea. I have no clue. It is simply people that have experienced the movie already, or a TV show, or whatever it is, any kind of spoiler, and they want to rush online and just let everyone know, so that way they can simply just take the joy from someone else. I will never understand that as long as I live. I mean, this is a tale that's existed forever. Because remember when we all played in the sandbox when we were younger and, three of us would make a sandcastle together or something? There's always that one bratty kid that wants to destroy it. That's a troll. That's a troll on the internet. This type of personality has existed from the beginning of time. And the reason why my face is getting a little red right now, maybe I'm emotional about it, I don't know. But I experienced this firsthand. For the first time in my life, someone actually went out of their way to spoil a movie for me, and I was pissed. I was so pissed. I was livid. And the reason why I was so livid is because it was for Scream 6. And you guys know, Scream is my franchise. I love it. I adore it. I've seen every movie like hundreds of times. I've seen this entire franchise so many times. I can recite, I can quote, I know what's happening. I don't even have to look at the screen. I know what's happening. I love the franchise so much. So when the newest movie was just about to come out, I was so excited for it because we all know the Scream franchise, the reason why the appeal is there is because we never know who is the killer, who's behind the mask, who's responsible for this. That is what we want to know. Also the motivation behind the killings, but more importantly, who's behind the mask and how many killers are we going to have? Because we never know. Is it going to be 1, 2, 3, a cult? We don't know. We don't know how many. So here's what happened to me in my personal experience with Scream 6. So I'm just so excited for this movie. And of course, obviously, I know spoilers are going to be everywhere because, there's, prior screenings a couple days beforehand. So I made sure when it came to Scream 6, I limited my social media. I made sure not to really look up anything associated with Scream because of it. Maybe an article would pop up or a review or, a quote by someone. I tried to go in with no previous knowledge at all whatsoever. I had seen the trailer a couple of times, but the trailer was pretty good at not revealing too much. So I was good with that. I was excited about Scream 6 being in a brand new location. Yes, we did not have Neve Campbell, but I was fine with moving on with the next, group of kids and following their journey. I'd accepted that. I was okay. I was excited. I thought this Ghostface is going to be badass. We got the bodega with the shotgun scene. I was psyched. I was so ready for this movie. So Friday comes, the opening day. And I know I have to go on opening day because if I don't, I am risking more time with potential spoilers. So I had to go on Friday. So here I am. It's like 9:30. I'm working. I'm going to like the noon or 1 o'clock showing in just a couple of hours. I was so excited. I was so excited because this was my thing. This is my joy. I don't get a lot of joy in my life, okay? Just to let you guys know. Like, I'm not married, clearly. I live in my parents' basement. I'm clearly not married. I'm not married. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have children. I have cats, okay? So there isn't a ton of stuff going on in my life that really, really brings me a lot of joy and happiness. I mean, I'm happy with my life, but when there is a movie coming out that I love so much, like the Scream franchise, I get so excited. I can't contain the joy. So I was just over the moon that the day had finally arrived. I've been waiting so long. Here's what happens. 3 hours before my scheduled showtime, I get a random direct direct message. I'm old. A random message on Instagram. Nothing unusual. I get messages from people all the time that I've never spoken to that comment on the channel or, say nice things. Okay, so I was not thinking that this could potentially spoil something for me. I opened up the message and literally, and this person I had not talked to previously. This was not a person that I, knew. It was a random person simply letting me know, Ghost, all it said was Ghostface is blah, blah, blah. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm 3 hours. 3 hours. I had gone months without any spoilers. And then 3 hours before my scheduled showtime, this jerk off, whoever this person is, randomly decides to spoil my joy, spoil my fun, take it away from me, and ruin my day and ruin my experience, because this person was probably a hater of my channel, didn't like me, I don't know. So he decided, well, I'm going to be a jerk off, just to use the phrase again. I'm going to be a jerk off, and I'm going to message Susan, and I'm going to spoil everything for her. Now, I do have to say, when I first read the message, I tried to back out quick because like my brain was trying to register at the same time that I was reading it. And I was like, and I like backed out of it really quick. Okay. So I backed out of it really quick, but I still saw the names that were there. But then I thought, well, maybe it's a fake out. Maybe someone is trying to mess with me and like wants me to think that it's these people, and maybe it's not. So I went to the movie. I still enjoyed it. Of course, the reveal was accurate. It was who it was. It just makes me mad. It makes me mad because I cannot wrap my head around the concept of wanting to go out of your way to take something away from another human being because you want to be a jerk, because you want to be a dick, whatever you want to call it. I will never understand that. I'm not that type of person that would intentionally do that to someone else. But that's what's scary, is that out there, and this is not a super serious subject, this is movie spoilers. This is not a super serious topic. I know that there are other catastrophic things happening in the world, okay? I understand it, I get it. But, I talk movies on a daily basis here on my channel, and seeing Cody's video today just really kickstarted something in me, and I just wanted to say my part of it because I totally agree with him. It's like, why do you trolls? Can I ask you if you're a troll? I'm talking to you if you're a troll. If you've done this, why do you do it? Why do you do it? Why? You have to be such a miserable person to ruin someone else's fun and someone else's joy, something that they really love so much. Obviously, this person knew that I loved this franchise. So that makes me think that this person watched my channel and knew this and just wanted to completely ruin it for me. Why? Why? If you're the person that did this, then feel free to comment down below and just let me know your logic of thinking. Actually, there is no logic, because what you did and what other trolls do, there is no logic for what you do. There really isn't. It's actually very selfish behavior, because you won't allow someone else to have fun, to have joy, to have that moment, to have that experience. You're a jerk. You guys are jerks. I would like to say something else, but I don't want to swear here. I don't want to swear too much here on YouTube. I don't know how much I can get away with. I don't know the rules exactly. But, it just really, really bothers me. So I am just saying, from here on out, when it comes to spoiling movies, especially the trolls out there, you're probably not going to listen to me, but anyone else that's out there that's listening, try to be more aware. I feel like some of the people that spoil movies do it without even realizing that they're doing it, and they just let something slip accidentally, whoops, and then it's out there. Try to be more aware of what you're doing and what you're talking about. I feel like as a country, as a world, that would benefit all of us greatly if we were just more aware of what was going on around us. But just be more aware. Do you have to post everything? You don't have to post everything. And to all the trolls out there, just please stop. If you want to have your own troll hate group on Facebook or Instagram or on X, wherever, and talk amongst yourselves and hate with each other, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. But don't ruin it for other people that have been looking forward to seeing a movie for a couple of years. That's really, really messed up. That's really, really messed up. I'm not really sure if this video is going to make any kind of impact on anyone at all whatsoever, but I felt the need. I felt the need to rant, and I did rant, especially in the second half. I ranted and I raved, and now I am done. So where do you fall with movie spoilers? Do you see both sides, the trolls and the business side? Do you just hate spoilers altogether? And also, because this is a movie spoiler video, don't talk about spoilers about any current movies that are out now, especially Deadpool and Wolverine. We don't want to do that to anyone. It's only been open for 1 week. Don't be that person, please. I am begging you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, I'm not really sure how many people it's going to reach. We will see. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.